Okay, today I'm going to take you very briefly through our Open Clinic event, which is a new business growth event that we have just introduced. We also have an introductory offer. We're building more and more of these, about one every month, so keep your eye out. You can find them if you have a full site subscription under the full site subscription link to your content, or you can also find them under the other section and clinic growth campaigns, and this is what will take you to. It's this section here, business growth and sales, and this is where you will find it. And you can see the Open Clinic event here. Let me click on it and talk you very briefly through what's included in it. Now, this is included, sorry about the squeaking, we have a little puppy in our midst who's chewing something that she's getting very frustrated at. This is available as part of the full site subscription. It's included in the full site subscription, but it's also purchasable separately as well. So if you don't have a full site subscription or you have one of my other subscriptions, you can still buy this campaign. And let me just show you what's included in it. So it is designed to help you run an Open Clinic event. There is a load of advice, there's a help post here, and then there's a section here explaining what we have created that will help you within this campaign. There's some information about when you might run this campaign, and then there's a link to set up your campaign. I will show you a few more pieces before we go and set that campaign up. We have some Instagram and Facebook social media if you want to manually post your social media, but we also have it built into our inbuilt social media scheduling tool as well, which I will show you in a minute. But there are some other features I want to show you before we go there. We have created some artwork for you which is hosted in Canva, which you can just set up a free account for, and you can edit all of this artwork. So let me show you what I mean by that. If you click on the media contents, you have to have obviously access to this piece of content, so a subscription, or you need to purchase the piece of content. You will see that it says this template was created by Tor, and then you click on it and it creates a copy for you, and you can put all your details in here. You can edit any details on here and just pop your own details in there. So that is the poster. Let me just also show you that you have the option of printing posters. This is a great new feature that Canva have introduced, and you have the choice of A3, A2 or A1 size posters. So if we select A3 and you say one copy, it's £14. If you wanted 3 copies, it works out at what, £10.50 a copy. So very easy for you to produce those posters, which is quite cool, and just decide which size you want. And this is also available to people in most of the countries that my subscribers are based in. So if you're in Australia, UK, Canada, America, New Zealand, this service is available from Canva. So it's pretty cool. There is an equivalent ticket coupon here, which you can also use if you want to provide them with a downloaded coupon. Same sort of format. And there is also a postcard here as well, which, let me just show you that very briefly, which again, you can put your details on, add your own logo and any contact details you want to there. You can also delete all of these features if you want to, so it's all completely editable. You can type in here, you can change the name, you can change all this text, you can change the date, you can do whatever you want to do really. And you can also then print these postcards as well, so same feature, and it shows you what the postcard looks like. So this would be great to send to people. We've given you 2 sides, so there's a blank second side with a little area for you to put a stamp and an address label. You can choose what size you want, you can choose whether they're single-sided or double-sided, and you can see for 50 copies it's £24, and if you include envelopes, it's all very cool, it's a brilliant feature. Then you can just tick that box and it adds the envelopes. So that's a very nice little feature, so you can tell everybody, perhaps your customer list who you've got addresses for, you can tell them all about your event. And now let me just go and show you what the actual event looks like. So as I say, there's the help post telling you how to kind of use these kind of events. Let me click on the set up a campaign here. It will jump you basically into the campaign section. So when you go under your My Account area, you you get this little grey box here, and it's brought you directly into this campaign section. And this is the campaign. So you will see in here that you have the landing page. Now this is the web sign up page. Let me just do a preview. We have written all of this for you. My copywriter has written this for you. You have to click update first before you preview it, just so that it kind of loads the fields, and then you click preview and you will see the page that we've written for you. So we've put all these graphics on here. You don't need to do anything, but you can change them if you want to. And this all happens underneath this landing page tab here. So you can change the text, you can change descriptions, you could change, for example, it says sign up today. So let's change that to download ticket, for example, and just click update. And then you can either preview, but that will just open another window, or you can just refresh the screen and you can see it now says download ticket. So you can edit all of this stuff on here. I've given you sample bullet points, I've given you some sample text. There is the ability for you to add a more details page if you wanted to. So what we've done here is we've used our other content tab. So effectively, this is like the blog post in our marketing campaign. So it's another web page. This is the link to it here, and you can write whatever you want in here. And it's the same principle. If you click update and then click preview, you will see that there's basically a web page there with all the same stuff that allows you to put a load of information. It would have your branding and stuff on the bottom here. So you can just describe what it is you want. And this is if you wanted to give more details, for example, than is on the sign up page. So you would then give them a link on that sign up page saying, if you want to learn more about what's going on at this event, click this link, and we've taken care of all of that for you. And you would just describe it in here. You can change the image if you want to change the image. And then this is the link that you would replace in, I've lost myself. Where am I going? Oh yes, back to here. This is the link you would put in here. So down here I've said this is how you provide a link. This is your clickable text link, and I'm just going to put in that link in there and click save. And this is unique to me, so this has my user ID in there and it knows what campaign it is. So you need to use your particular link to that link there is unique to you, so that's the link that you need to put in. And now let's update this page, and I will show you that when you click that link, it then opens that more details page. So that's kind of a nice little feature. What else have we got under here? So you can obviously edit all of the text on here. You can change the banners. I've given you sizes if you want to change those banners, if you don't like these images or you've got something else you want to do. You can also use this form to, so this, as it's currently set in submit form, it would just collect the details and they would be collected under your leads tab here. And then you can follow up with an email. So this email is an autoresponder email to anyone who signs up. You can edit all of this just as exactly as that blog post I showed you. So you would edit that message, tell them what to do, tell them where to go, that kind of thing. And you would just need to turn that on, so you make it active so that when somebody signs up they would get that message. I'm not going to make it active for the moment because obviously there's a load of blah blah in there. Subject line you can change, image you can change on the email if you'd like to. Let me just show you what that looks like. So that's kind of an example of the email, and again it would have your branding on the bottom. So it's all nice, it sticks with the same theme. And that is what people would receive if you had it set to just submit form. So that's just collect details. The details come into the leads tab in here and they get sent that email. But you have other options in here as well. You can click book now, download now, visit URL, which basically lets you redirect to a different URL. So if you wanted to redirect them to a ticket, for example, so like the ticket that we have designed for you in the main piece of content here. So this is the ticket. What you would do is you would go and open that ticket, edit whatever you want to do in here. I've suggested you put a map in there, but you don't need to. You could delete that if you want to. You could put another picture. You can do whatever you want. We've put some text in here. I do suggest that you put the address in there so that it's easy for them to pop it into their Google Maps when they're sitting in the car waiting to go. You can also print these as letterheads, so you could actually print these out if you wanted to. What I'd suggest is you basically edit this thing, download it as a PDF, which it suggests already. Download that as a PDF and then put that on some kind of file sharing place like Dropbox or whatever you use. I don't know whether you use Microsoft Documents or Google Documents, whatever. Get the share link and then you can pop that in there if you want to. Otherwise you could send them to your own booking system if you wanted them to go to your own booking system to sign up. If you want to collect the phone number, you would tick that as well. Other options you've got in here is you could get them to call you. You could charge them to attend this event if you wanted to. So you could just do a single purchase there, and you could even set up a recurring purchase, but you probably wouldn't for the purposes of this. So you have different options. Probably the two most common ones are either just to submit the form and collect their details, or to redirect them so that they can download a ticket or go to your booking system. It will still collect their details regardless of which option you choose here. So it will always collect their details. So that is how you would run an Open Clinic event. It's a great way of giving people an opportunity to come and meet you. It's great if you've got new facilities, or you've done some renovations, or you've got new members of staff, or you just want to do a regular Open Clinic event. I know people who run Open Clinic events once every year or twice every year, and it's a great way. You can offer a sort of sample appointments, the idea is that you can then give them opportunities to buy into you while they're there. So you might do a special offer on 5 appointments at the price of 4, for example, or the idea is it gives you opportunities to give them opportunities to purchase. And that's it, I think. Oh, one other thing is there's some pre-loaded social media here where you can set this up. You have to write the text because I don't know what to tell people about your open house event, but you just pop the text in Facebook and Twitter boxes. Instagram is not currently working, but it will be later this year. So you just write your text in there. You've got the images here, and if you want to, you can just use those and send those out from within our system. Once you're happy with those posts, you just go to set up. You decide which social networks you want to post to. You set a start date, you set an end date. There's only 3 pieces of media in there, remember, so you probably only want to set those for sort of 3 days. I've got it defaulting to 1 post per day. And so you can set that going, so that will post out to your social networks for you. And then this is the link that you will give people to your page to sign up to your event. So this is the link that will take them to this page. So this is the link you would put on your postcards, for example, if you wanted people to sign up. Using your postcards, you'd make sure that link was on that postcard somewhere. So you can say sign up at, and you just put that link on there. Okay, so hopefully that's been a fairly thorough but as brief as possible look around our Open Clinic event. We have a whole bunch more of these coming soon, so keep an eye out on the site. All right, cheers guys.